Modern women love to be victims, even when they destroy everything and are clearly in the wrong. This woman refuses to give up that particular entitlement. We've got a fun one for you here today from the Modern King titled Cheating Wife Tries Suing Her Husband for Divorcing Her and Instantly Regrets It. Now, this one was brought to us by Locke the Bounty Hunter. Don't forget to subscribe to both of their channels, and let's get into it.
Yeah.
Suing your pastor.
Yes, I'm suing him because he divulged what I told him in confidence, which was that I was unfaithful to my husband, and he went ahead and told my husband, who promptly divorced me and kicked me out of the house.
So why is it your pastor's fault that you cheated on your husband?
I thought what I had told him was in confidence, and I was looking to him for emotional help. I couldn't afford a therapist, so I thought, I'm depressed. And
did he help you?
He said that honesty is the best way to make myself feel better. And so he said, you have a month, tell your husband.
That pastor gave her way more leeway than she deserved. A month is far too generous to come clean, especially when she is treating her pastor as a free alternative to therapy.
Then one day they met at the gym, and Pastor Hall just says that I was unfaithful, and then my husband comes home in a fury, and that was it.
Pastor Hall, did you specifically say, hey, by the way, Mr. McDonald, and you can stand up, Mr. McDonald, I see you're here in the pastor's support as a witness, but Pastor Hall, did you tell Mr. McDonald, hey, by the way, your wife cheated on you?
No. So she is correct in how we got together. We did meet. She did confide in me.
Okay.
I already forgave her. The Lord forgives her. But in order for her to forgive herself and to move on, she has to tell her husband.
She has to take those extra steps. Yep.
Yes.
Exactly.
She wasn't looking for forgiveness. She was looking for justification to hide her cheating from her husband. Forgiveness is one thing, but it doesn't absolve you from the consequences.
And you met Mr. McDonald.
Yes.
At the gym.
Yes.
Okay. You were working out.
So this was about 6 weeks later. Mm-hmm. I mean, honestly, it was great catching up. I hadn't seen them in church in a little bit. So we catch each other at the gym, we talk. And I briefly mentioned, it's great to see people go through so much adversity, when it comes to different things like sickness, things like bankruptcy, things like adultery, all kinds of types of, situations and things, periods that couples can go through.
The sheer look of contempt that she has for that pastor is awful. He was under the assumption that she came clean and they were working through their issues, but it's obvious she was never planning on telling her husband that she was having an affair.
Mm-hmm. So you just gave a general statement about obstacles that they go through. Going through obstacles makes people stronger.
Correct.
Right? But you just threw bankruptcy, addiction, adultery in there. You weren't specifically thinking of that, or you just kind of said it?
Yeah, no, I'm not alluding to anything,
Okay. It was just a general statement.
Just general
Obstacles
hardships.
such as make people stronger.
Correct.
Okay. And that's it? You guys both went on your way?
Yeah. It was just a quick kind of touch and go with us, yeah.
Okay. And then, Mr. McDonald, how did you find out your wife cheated on you?
It was during that time with the pastor when I knew something might have been said that
something triggered you?
Right, exactly. It was whether or not she cheated on me.
Did you have a suspicion she cheated on you?
Yes.
When and for how long?
It was prior to the pandemic, and I.
So you always felt it in your gut that she cheated on you?
Yes.
Sounds like the pastor was keeping true to his word and just trying to be positive. The conversation they had was completely pointless because he had already had his suspicions.
So was it the pastor's line that made you, do you think he was trying to tell you your wife cheated on you, or?
Yes.
So you confronted your wife, she admitted that she cheated on you, and you filed for divorce. Okay. And why $25,000?
Well, Your Honor, I'm a teacher, and a teacher's salary is not very big, and when I got kicked out, I had to find an apartment, and so that's for 6 months worth of rent, and then also because I no longer have someone I can trust, like Pastor Hall here, I had to go to therapy, and that's not something that I can typically afford, so.
She wasn't worried about her income back when she was married. It only became a problem once she got caught. She doesn't deserve to be compensated simply because she's a selfish idiot.
I'm also including 6 months of therapy.
Okay. I just don't think he disclosed anything on purpose. You're not taking accountability of what you did. You caused the breakdown to happen. I know this is very harsh. At the end of the day, you're responsible for your actions and any consequences that come thereof, okay? Based on the evidence, I will deny your claim for $25,000.
There is no amount of therapy that can help a woman like this. She tried to sue a pastor because she got caught cheating. You can't save a woman who is willing to stoop so damn low.
Some people don't believe there's a gap in wages between men and women. But sometimes we tried our best. Sometimes it's still there. Sometimes, for every $1 a man makes doing a job, a woman might only get 70 cents doing the same thing. That's not fair. We got to fight to make it fair. Because a woman, she's only useless 1 week out of the month. That's 25% of the time. She should get 75 cents on every dollar.
He's not being fair with this assessment. Modern women claim that their menstrual cycles make them irritable for 3.5 weeks out of the month, so that gap should be significantly higher under his own logic.
We have to fight for her nickel. Agreed. Anyone booing, I agree with. It's a terrible thing to say. I'm only kidding. I think women should get the same money as men, but I also wish you could stand up on stage next to me and watch me tell that joke to an audience. Because there are some pissed off looks on the women's faces. And I'm never sure if they're whole pissed off because the wage gap thing or just because there's too much math in what I'm saying and they can't understand me. But either way, I nailed it. I did it. Everybody's mad. That is full anger. If you had something, you would just throw it at me right now. But you probably missed because you're a girl. And now it's the end. That joke had a false bottom.
It takes a lot of guts to do stand-up comedy like this. Modern women just want to be told what they want to hear, and men are fed up with playing that game.
He was like, we should date. And I was like, no. And he's like, yeah, we'd be good. And I was like, no. And then I jokingly told my younger sister who had met him, and she was like, oh, he's so great. He's amazing. He's such a nice guy. And I was like, yeah, that's exactly it. I can't be with a guy that's nice. So then I was like, fine. I'll give him a shot. And then I was like, he's amazing.
She's leaving out the part where she still finds an excuse to hate him, about why it was so hard to dump him, and how it's impossible to find a great guy in today's society, but that part most likely comes in a later podcast episode. That level of disrespect should never be tolerated in public or behind closed doors. Men have the right to stick up for themselves when women pull this kind of crap.
My husband just informed me that he's had a very long, hard week at work, and so he just wants to enjoy the weekend in a clean house with some delicious home-cooked meals. And I said, that's great, because I know that his mother's going to love having him for.
Did you see how many comments there was on that video? How many likes? Way more now. I don't know how y'all dudes do it. I don't know how y'all put up with it. I'm going to be real with you. You telling me I had a long week at work, and I asked my wife, hey, I had a long week at work. Can the house just be clean? And if, you know what I'm saying, I want a home-cooked meal. I want a home-cooked meal. I've had a long week, and I really just want a home-cooked meal. She
couldn't wait to insult the man who's supporting her. All he wanted was a quiet weekend in a clean home with a few hot meals, and she's offended that he would even ask that of her.
I want the house to be clean, and I want us to just all chill. And she talk a smart ass response. Oh, your mom gonna be here? Bitch, y'all just be marrying some really inconsiderate people. Y'all are with some real world villains. Let's say that your wife is a stay-at-home mom, right? She had a long week with the kids. All the kids were sick. They were out of school. The house, it was just bad. And she come up to me and be like, hey, I had a really long week with the kids. If you don't mind, can you just take the kids? Just take them all day. Take them all day somewhere. Give me 4, 5, 6 hours to myself. Just give me some hours. And you're just like, you can ask your mom. You can ask your dad. No. I don't know. It's just weird.
Women who act this way also claim that they are loving and considerate partners, even though they refuse to cook, clean, and will insult you if you ask for anything. Loving and considerate indeed, hey.
Most women get married because they want financial security. Why else would I tie myself down to you, have your children, if you're not going to take care of us?
Because I love you, you love me. We can sleep in a sleeping bag outside. We love each other.
Oh my God.
That's why you get married, right?
No.
If he loves her, he's going to grow with her and love her. The money.
Nobody cares about that. Nobody
that's
cares.
Why the world
I'm
is messed
sorry.
up right now. These women think money is the end all be all.
I'm sure if you had a daughter, you would not want her with a man who has nothing and just loves her.
Women like this have no problem devaluing a man's emotions. They don't care about how he feels, only about what he can provide to her. Men are human beings, not ATMs.
I'm not going to allow my daughter to marry a guy just because he got some money. So we're going to put it on two scales. I know he got $100 million. I can see it, I know it. Yeah. And I can see and know this man love her, love my daughter with his heart, soul, do whatever for, good, bad, rich, poor. I'm going to go with this side. What the fuck is money? They both gonna die anyway.
Most fathers would want their daughters to be with a good, honest, and hard-working man rather than be with some rich dude who's going to treat her like crap. If this guy made enough money to afford his dream car, then there was no need for him to sell that car to buy her an RV. This has spite written all over it. She wanted him to give up that car just to please her. That's messed up.
Weeds as to what I'm able to do.
Nothing.
Literally.
Just realize that right now, if I worked 1 day a week, which I'm doing now, I would make more than you make in an entire week. You literally do nothing. You're so lazy. Your existence is worthless right now. It's absolutely worthless.
I want to make a suggestion.
Kids are dirty. Like, I don't understand. Did you give Lydia back today? Because he seemed to be wearing the same thing as last night. Surprise, surprise! Not surprise at all, actually. Did either of them eat anything that wasn't junk?
If the roles were reversed and it was a man saying that, then he would be crucified on the internet. But verbal abuse is only abuse when it comes from the mouths of men, apparently.
I need you to engage with me in a way because we can't have you just keep repeating yourself. I really get it. But do you want some help in changing things?
Yeah, but I don't think that things are going to change by him just constantly saying, I disagree. I disagree.
Yourself.
She doesn't see me. She doesn't see what I do. You know what? You want me to not see what you do? Stop doing everything because you literally do nothing.
He couldn't pass up an opportunity to rip into this guy. He's clearly doing things for the family, but none of them will ever count because her contempt for her husband is more important than her being able to listen to reason. But anyway, guys, we're going to be leaving today's episode there. As always, don't forget to subscribe to the channel if you are new here. Drop a comment, and I will see you all in the next one. Make sure you take care of yourselves. Peace.